There we go. Now my mic's working. Hi, everyone. Want to make sure my line-in's actually going right now. That seems really high for some reason. So normal. Okay, I guess we'll just keep an eye on it. But hi, everyone. Hi, Shinji. Hi, D-Million. We have a lot of practice we need to do today because I have definitely 3 games for sure this weekend coming up to play for 2 separate marathons, possibly a 4th. We're going to play 3 of them right now. So I'm actually going to be starting with Cytus Alpha. So let me get that started real quick. Oh, I need my capture card set properly. I don't have audio going on it. My setup is very jank, and I have to do things in a very specific way, otherwise I do not get audio. Why is that not getting audio? There we go. Now Cytus is going. Yeah, I have to very carefully monitor pretty much everything as far as audio goes. Otherwise, things are very, very dicey. I do need a timer on screen. Oh, I don't need a timer, but I do need my list of songs. There you go. Anyways, this is going to take about 40 minutes to get through, and then we're going to move to Double Dragon 2, and then Overload after that. So that is the plan. Oh, I guess we'll get started just a second here. 3, 2, 1, go. It's nice to be able to play Cytus for a marathon again, but I have to remember how much I hate doing this ghetto setup. It's the only way to really capture it, though. That's my fault. My thumb was covering up. What a silly miss to get. Yeah, I should be okay powering through. It's really Overload I'm actually worried the most about. Because that's the most, outside of Pump, that's the most physically intensive game. And that's the one I'm worried most about. Because it's a very difficult run to play well. And it's probably just going to make everybody sick anyways. But nah, you know what? If we're going to give everyone motion sickness, we might as well do it with a good game. Like, Cytus is not too bad from a practice standpoint. Game is also still really fun. Cytus music is always just so relaxing, too. Really great additions to games. Nice. Hey, yeah, those kinds of games I have to put very explicit, hey, this will probably make you sick if you're not used to it, warnings. I'm going to turn down my volume a little bit more here. Still a little on the high side. There we go. I just don't want it peaking so bad. I'm always worried about that. That TP was not that great, but that's fine. So this, for Cytus, I'm doing one song from every main chapter, and then a few other side things. So I only have to fill a 40-minute estimate, so... I wish. If you want something that has a controllable camera, well, not controllable, but camera-wise, Tone Sphere's for that. And I haven't played Tone Sphere in a while. Very pretty game. But it's really hard to capture this game in particular, since I am playing the Switch version. But mods for Switches to do internal capture when you're not docked has that got C&D by Nintendo a long time ago, and I wasn't able to acquire another Switch that had that already installed. So webcam it is. Still one of my favorite songs in the game right here. Yeah, DJ Max is always a solid choice. I enjoyed playing Voaz. I do have a copy of Voaz on my Switch. I haven't played it much, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, I just don't have as much experience with mobile games as I do with my usual arcade stuff. But there's stuff I still like. I believe so, because GZ's playing Muse Dash before me for Cytus right now, and I'm pretty sure they're playing the Steam version. Missed the one on the bottom left. Could have had Million Master. Hey, Vic. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of My. We actually went yesterday, so our D&B still has a habit of like regular people throwing in tons of credits on the weekend, to the point where, according to our tech, we actually have maxed the counter out twice now. My can hold 24 credits and then won't accept anymore, which is funny. This is on Switch. This is like, I could capture this when it's docked, but it's not fun to play. For me, it's not fun to play without touchscreen, since it is a mobile game originally. But yeah, back to My. They maxed out the credit counter again on Saturday night when I was at work. So we actually went to D&B yesterday morning, and there were still like 12 credits left over. So we got to play a pretty good amount there. So hooray for casual people walking through, just dumping credits in. They do that on DDR too, but like my is especially big because it's right in the middle of the arcade. Barely caught that in time. Oh, really? I must not have dragged my finger over enough. The perspective's a little tricky for me because I'm kind of I'm looking at it from an angle because my webcam is right above the switch. So to do drag notes is a little deceiving. Yeah, people do jump in. They try and jump in. Or if somebody's playing solo, I've definitely had it where like random people go to the other side and start just putting credits in. It happens. The thing is, like, there is like a message on the other side in a single player game that tells you, hey, a game's in progress, but the English text is too low and too small. What am I playing next? I have my list like right in front of me. I have to just scroll. This song rocks. Honey, can you do me a favor and turn the fan on, please? I forgot to do that before I started. Thank you. I can feel it right now. Okay, I got off to a little bit of a rocky start with TP, but then it locked in pretty good. So I have 2 marathons this weekend, actually. I have Preventathon 7, So that'll be Pump as a bonus game, and Overload is in the main marathon. And then SS4C, we're having our ASA event as well the same weekend. I'm playing Cytus for this for sure, and there's also Double Dragon 2 on backup. Let's see. That Gate of Expectancy. Oh, wrong chapter. The demo chapter is good, but that's not where we're going today. I mostly included the song because it's very different. It is kind of weird how it's cut. Good song overall, though. Oh no! That was the last hard part. Everything else is easy. I should have had that. Just barely missed that drag note. I could. I don't know yet. I have so much stuff already going on too. Yeah, at least for our DMB, like there's, so the normal is half price Wednesday. Then they have Sundays as well right now, and then during like these really weird times, they've been having half price days Sunday through Thursday. Like they really want to try and pull people in with that and get people to like get their drinks and such. But yeah, we just try and go in the morning at opening if we're going to DMB, and it's like completely dead. We pretty much get the machine to ourselves, which is really nice. It's also closer to us and cheaper than going to round one. Playing on half price days, like, because I worked out the math a little while ago, and if you get like the best like chip reload package deal and play on half price days, it's like 78 cents song a game, 78 cents per game. Could not say that. So it's quite good. Like, I know it sounds like a lot to, like, reload $145 on your card at a time, but it brings the average price down per credit so much that it's worth it. and you just keep track of how much you play. Hey, Nor. You would have to basically have a Switch. This is the Switch version. You might be able to get the mobile version working on something, but I would know how to do it. Anyways, need to do Slit. One of my favorite songs. One's great. Nice. I don't miss playing pump in public places anymore. Like if I'm like around and just fooling around, then sure. Or if the machine's really good, like say if I'm at UFO in Austin, it's a good score. But honestly, I'm not really a fan of playing dance games in public anymore, and would rather be able to actually hear everything and play on a machine I know works. It's just kind of me being a picky butt at this point. Like I'll play arcade rhythm games because I can have headphones for almost everything that I want to play. So noise is never a problem. But dance games, I'm kind of like, whatever at this point. Right, I was actually working on this quite a bit last night, and I actually did get my Million Master. It looks like I recorded the Million Master on the wrong thing, though. Nope, there it is. Okay, I thought that said. The rhythms in this are really difficult. Like, they are surprisingly hard to do. Yeah, I need to spend more time on the rhythms. Yeah, and it's just, it's tough to find, it's tough to have this game, like, pump accessible, like, when you want to play it if you're not already getting a machine. It's just, it is how it is. We weren't supposed to have those kinds of games to begin with in our homes. We're just lucky that we can get them at all. That's still way better than average, both TP-wise and scoring-wise. Like, you can see my TP on that is not good. Great song still, though. Now, I always like doing Do Not Wake because this song rocks. Like, this is Velocity at its finest. Yeah, with how shitty it is, yeah. Nice. Oh, not at all. Unless you're playing like Freedom Dive over and over. Honestly, this game's pretty easy on the fingers. Like hand-wise as well. It's really my back that is more strained because you have to like kind of hunch over to be able to see at this angle. But finger-wise, hand-wise, this is not a very intense game compared to most other music games. Like, you feel pretty good. Okay, so after we do all 10 normal chapters, we will have some of the hidden and DLC stuff. So we're going to go to Prologue, and we're going to play Azucar, because I love Azucar. I think this is my favorite Rab Pit song. I know Haru loves Saika, but this is my favorite. That was blatantly out of order. I still got perfects. Nice. It would help if I actually paid attention. silly mistakes. But yeah, Azakar, I love Azakar as a song. And it's fun to play. It's different than what you'd expect listening to the song, but it's a fun chart. Let's see, and then we're gonna play Requiem, because I did want something a little bit harder from this chapter for once, and I usually play Outsider, which I love to death, but decided, let's go Requiem. I am very close to million mastering this, but I always mess up something. Well, that's my first full combo, so I'm not gonna... I'm not going to complain. It's the Dies Irae. The entire symphony chapter is classical remixes. It is the famous Dies Irae. Yeah, because here, Outsider, let's do it. Hey, look, it's Hungarian Dance number 5. Hey, look, the Revolutionary Etude. What else is there? Oh, yeah. Valse. Yeah, like I said, all classical tunes that we know. Requiem's pretty good. I've warmed up to it. Though I didn't have a good time the first time I listened to it because it was in an ITT step-making contest, and the chart was not ideal. So I'm kind of biased against it, but I kind of warmed up to it. It's fun to play. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to end on a couple of secret songs. So we're going to play Slit Zero by sliding that way. So now we have Slit Zero. This one's really fun and also pretty tough. Almost all the secret songs are like 9s on hard, so they're all pretty tricky. That's better than average for sure. I think 2 combo breaks. Normal scoring in this game is very combo focused, so even just one mistake can throw you out of an S, which is 950k. The TP was actually pretty good. Yeah, just one bad, one miss. Okay. I need to go Million Master that. I'll probably work on that a little bit more. So then we are going to end on Retro, because I like playing Infinity Fields. And I feel like it's appropriate to end a game showcase on a song that's basically about games. So, another secret song here. This one's really mean, too. This has some pattern that I don't really do well. Yeah, this chart is very stacked at the beginning. Once you get out of this, it's a lot easier. Now it's a lot easier. And then we have 2 mean tricks at the very end. There's notes overlapping right here. And then there's notes overlapping right here. Those 2 get me every time unless I'm thinking about them ahead of time. The second half was really good. The first half is... I botched bad because it's hard. Somehow that's a personal best. I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, well anyways, that's it on Cytus practice. At least everything for there is working okay. So let's change over to DD2. So let me get all that set up here. It won't take long, hopefully. Unfortunately, I don't have a 4x3 layout set up with like the new stuff, so I will figure that out in a second. I need to change my capture card stuff here. Change that. Let's block that out. I want to turn the Wii on. So let me start moving stuff around here. So the Cytus setup takes up like my entire desk here, so it's a little inconvenient to get everything going. Hence why it's easier to just start with it than try and set up with it. But we should be able to get going pretty quickly here. I just want to be able to set up so I can play Overload in a bit because I do need my PC afterwards. There we go. Now my desk is reset up. How do I want to do this here? So I don't really like how my HDMI splitter works. It's hard to say. The HDMI splitter I have is like the switcher is kind of a built-in kind of thing, and it's really not happy with how I do things sometimes. Okay, there we go. Let me make sure. Okay, it looks like audio's okay. It's going to be a lot quieter once DD2 starts. So, let me get live split going here, just so I can have something to look at. There we go. Yep. Thanks, D-Million. I hope you get some sleep. So we'll do like 2 runs of this. This game is really nasty in a marathon setting because I don't really have a good way to continue if I game over. The continue code is very complicated and also changes depending on what stages you're in, which I do not like. Let me send some messages off real quick. All right, well, I think we're good to go here. Just reset. We'll do it on difficulty select here. Yeah, you can see that attempt counter. I've played this game a lot over the years. And go. It thankfully doesn't take long to de-rust as needed, but this game is very volatile. I'm also playing on the Wii VC version, so I kind of prefer it that way now because I'm used to the input lag. And this game's main move is a 4-frame window to hit, so I think I would rather just deal with what I already remember, because I tried to play this on console at AGDQ after not playing in a while, and I could not remember how to play. Oh, right. Dang it. Darn Williams. I always forget the third one lately. Nice. For the most part, I'm pretty good at playing this game again when I'm de-rusted. It's just getting the initial start after not playing for a while. Alright, Burnoff, get over here. Get over here, Burnoff. Later. And yes, that is faster than doing this normally. By quite a bit, actually. Because if you kill him normally, you have to wait for forever, because he has a really long animation when he gets to certain health values, and you have to sit through it twice, which is not worth it. Later. So yeah, knocking Burnoff off is by far the fastest way to do that fight. And you have to do it again later, so... And you'll get to see the animation then. Good. Ah, early. Ah. I've been missing that lately, so I'm not happy with missing that lately. Good. I'm glad he knocked me back a little bit, because I was afraid I was going to knee myself off the edge, which would kill me. Yeah, the knee just does more damage than anything else in the game, and you can always do it from a crouch, even if you're knocked down. So it's the most important move by far. But there's still other good uses, like the spin kick. Ninja fight went perfect. That is a consistent fight as long as you do that strat. You do not want the ninjas to ever get away. They are awful to deal with. Let's see how helicopter goes here. Good start. Ah, you ducked under my knee. Which screws everything up. We're gonna see if we can get this Abobo out the window. Later. That was fine. That was a good recovery. That's about as good as I can make that. Okay, we're going for safe strats here. We're just gonna have the ropers come to me. Because if we were doing a record attempt, we would actually take a death abuse in the water and spawn closer to them. We don't want them to go to the left side of the screen, so we manipulate the camera here in a very specific way. Yep, ropers. Double Dragon enemies have always had weird names. So this combo of moves perfectly deals with the right arms, thankfully. And then we're going to hopefully punch this Arnold off screen for a bit. And then hopefully knee him. There we go. Ah, bad luck. Alright, we can get under the rest at least. Oh, I didn't get the knee. Yeah, like I said, the knee is like a 4-frame window, so it's quite difficult to actually deal with consistently. Ah, this is not good. Okay, that'll work, I guess. I keep missing my knees! Yeah, the thing with DD2 is that your tools, they're better than other games as a whole, as far as Double Dragon goes, but they are still pretty limited, and this is a very stiff game. So if you don't get off what you need, then it's very difficult to actually recover. As you can tell by all the time lost there. Yeah, this is a tough game to run in a marathon setting, just because of how random it can be, because enemies can duck under, they move a bit randomly. Throw that Roper in the water right there, instantly kill him. Funny enough, that Roper actually has 0 health. But in Double Dragon games, even if an enemy has 0 health, or even if you have 0 health, a knockdown still has to happen in order for the kill to happen. Alright, let's see if these Ropers cooperate right here. They haven't been lately. That's a good start. Good. Alright, can we knock out these Bobos? Can we get the other one? Aw, they didn't want to cooperate. Sometimes they'll try and hit you the moment they come out of the door. They just instantly get hit by your spin kick and just fall right off. It's great when that happens. Alright, we get chins for the first time here. They're annoying. Where are they? Come on. Come on. Where are you? One more. Okay. Alright, what train pattern are we gonna get today? We got the worst pattern. That works. That works, I guess. No, that's right. I thought I did that wrong for a second, but that was actually perfect. Good level overall. Okay, so we're not going to do the death abuse here. We're just going to pray that we get good luck and we can save the life. Like, I know it seems wasteful to keep extra lives, but the final boss can really just level you. And like I said, there's not really a good way to continue in this game, so better not risk it for a marathon. Okay, that fight actually went pretty good once I got it back under control. And I am not going to try and take the shortcut. If I had more time to practice, I would learn how to manipulate the subpixels here, because if you can make this jump from this platform right here up to there, if your subpixels are good and you do a pixel perfect jump. And there's a way to check your subpixels. You can check your height when you do the spin kick, and if you're at the right subpixels, you'll have a certain height value at the top of your jump. When you do the spin kick, so you'll know you're on the right ones. But that's really risky, and if you fail it, you die. So, anyways, say hi to Burn Off again. Oh, this is bad. Here, let's get him to come over here. Oh my goodness, this is what you don't want. Okay, anyways, this is what the animation we skipped the first time. And if we didn't do the instant knockdown like that, he would actually fade back in, and then we'd have to do that again, and you'd sit through another one. Oh, I forgot to split. Oh, we'll do that in a second. That's always scary. I've been very close with getting that, and if you fall off that gear, you die, because you just fall right into the pit. Oh, come on. I need these Ropers to go away. Go over there. These Ropers are also really annoying because they also throw dynamite, which lags the game like hell. Okay. Good. So very, very specific move sets here. Lets us take out the enemies without having to deal with an extra knockdown. That's fine. Want to deal with the not the ropers, the chins here. And then right arms are going to appear on the right side. Okay, was able to get that. Do this, kind of stagger them. Okay, and then there's up. He has like very little HP. There we go. And then we have an Arnold. And then we're just gonna juggle this Arnold against the wall. Okay, the trap room actually went pretty okay. All things considered, not bad. This is bad. Okay. This is also more camera manipulation. We don't want the chins to appear from the left. I jumped a little early there. Yeah, because the other right arm, after you kill one, the third one's going to spawn from the left side, because the camera's already moved all the way over. Okay. Careful not to jump too early, otherwise the camera does not scroll down far enough, and you die. I've had a couple runs end that way, because I get too greedy and I jump down too early. Just pretty funny, but also bad when you're this late in a run. Alright, so there's a couple of Bobos off screen. I think that's it. Nope, he's still there. Ah, come on. There we go. Alright, now we have 2 packs of ninjas, so I'm gonna focus here. I'm gonna do the hard strat for them. There's one. That somehow worked. That was a really good ninja fight there. Now we have Shadow. He was annoying. Ah, this is the attack you don't want because it wastes time. Oh my goodness, come on. This isn't as bad as the other day yet, but it's still pretty bad. One more? Okay, good enough. Alright, and now we have this jerk who can absolutely just level you. That's bad. That's not what we want. That's bad. And now he's going to turn invisible, so we just kind of have to just pray that he's going to cooperate now. Oh, please to God, just get knocked down. Yep. That's exactly what happens in this. Now he's on the other side of me, which is not good. I don't know where he is now. So he has a spin attack that you couldn't see because he's still invisible, but that spin attack does 3 fucking bars of my health. Okay, now he can no longer go invisible, so we're just gonna hopefully keep him in the corner here. But he backflips out of the way of everything unless he's in the middle of an attack. Which is why this is such an aggravating fight, because if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I am kneeing way too fast here. There we go. Come on. Come on, stop flipping away. Stop flipping away. There we go. Yeah, just this freaking jerk just wastes so much time. Ideally, you just keep kneeing him until he's dead. But that requires a lot of luck. That being said, the run was pretty okay, and I have a 15-minute estimate, so that's fine. Let's get another run going, just to keep the practice up. So, 3, 2, 1, go! I do love this game. This is my favorite Double Dragon game on the NES, by far. Co-op is really fun in this game, if you can get another person. It doesn't suffer from the issues that 3 has with playing co-op, where each player basically gets 1 life. And 1 doesn't even have co-op on NES, so this definitely beats that. This is legitimately a really, really fun game. And if you're going to play a Double Dragon game on NES, this is the one I recommend. It also has really good music in this game. Like, all the Double Dragons do, but 2 definitely has, like, a lot of tunes I like. That don't really get featured in a lot of other things, unfortunately. Double Dragon Neon does have a remix of this stage's theme. And the mission select name, I think, is also based on that by Burnoff. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to be high enough to knock him off. I was afraid he was going to land back on the pipe and I'd still have to knock him down. Oh, oh, that's bad. Okay, well. That's not what we want, but that's why we don't do the death warps in the marathon setting for me. Much better to just take it easy. That actually, like, won me a race, so I actually remember racing this at Best of NES 2015. It was Sinister 1 and Honorable J that I played against, so we did a 3-way race. And they both ran out of lives and game overed on the jerk at the end. Also, this is what happens when the ninja fight goes wrong. This is bad. So yeah, this is an extremely unfair fight this way. Where'd the other ninja go? Are they stacked on top of each other? That's the safe method to do that. Either they were stacked on top of each other, or one of them despawned, which would be really funny. I'm actually amazed that hit right there. Wow. Okay, the bow was not going to be a good spot. Don't even go for that. Yeah, just go for the normal kills. It does take time for the animation to finish out when the door opens. So it's not ideal to kick him out the window. Kick him out the door. Unless you manage to get on like a very proper cycle. Ah, dang it, come on, over here. Yeah, that should be okay. That shouldn't be any farther. Okay, good. Like I said, we don't want that Linda to spawn over on the other side. Otherwise it takes forever to get to her. Nice. Perfect Arnold right there. We just kind of punch combo him down, and then the knee takes care of the rest of the health. So the lower area has been very good so far. Let's see how this encounter goes. Good. 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 And we do this. And then uppercut. There we go. That's fine. 2 knees will knock a Bobo down. I'm going early, though. Can't get my knee. It was going well until I couldn't get my knee. So it's really just mission 2 that's been bad. Like, the rest have been, like, acceptable. Where are you, Linda? There you are. Roper, where are you? Jeez. That jerk. Literally the enemy with the least amount of health in the game gives me so much problem. I also wish we had more opportunities to use the weapons, because the whips those Lindas use are really good, but you can only use them on the Lindas. Oh, come on, Roper. He went in the water. Alright, above us. There you go. Just like that. I'm gonna get you. Oh! Okay. Okay, at least he tossed me the other way. He can easily toss you the other way on the left side and you just get knocked off the cliff. Oh. Alright, he's gone now. Let's see how the chins are gonna be. Knocked both of them down. That should get him. Yep. Yeah, two knees and a jump kick is enough for them. I got the same pattern again. Good. Good. Ah, almost a perfect train. But at least I did the strat properly. So I'm okay with that. Alright, let's see if we get lucky here. That is not lucky. So that's what happens if you get bad luck. Nothing I can do about that there. The safe strat would be to actually just death abuse and save a little bit of time, but I'd like to keep as many extra lives as possible, so... Knock him down. Yeah, every enemy in this game has a different health value, just depending on the encounter. It doesn't depend on what type of enemy it is, it just depends on where in the game it is. So, knowing how to quickly take care of enemies that may or may not have low health is kind of a critical component to a run in a marathon setting. Just because you have to know exactly what health your enemies can be at and how fast can you knock them down. That went okay, despite the death. As long as I have one extra life going into final boss, I should be alright. It's pretty rare to game over when I have at least 2 lives. Bye, Burnoff. That's not going to be on the right cycle now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little bit here. Okay. Yeah, there's a consistent way to do that trap room, but since I kind of messed up the movement, we kind of wanted to play it safe there. Okay. That went fine. Alright, big room. Come on. Nice. Ah. Can I get him? Got one of them. It's very satisfying when you can knock him against the wall like that. But the right arms cause so much grief in this game. Alright, let's get this Arnold. More hit. Trap room was okay. About 2-minute trap room. That's pretty okay. Figured an uppercut was going to be better than trying for the knee. He was really close. Okay, 2 Bobos. They're probably just going to keep knocking me down at this rate. Alright, let's hope the ninja fight goes better this time. Because it was bad in Mission 2. I am not on the right pixel anymore. I am going to abandon that. We're going to just do this. Okay, that works. Good backup. Immediate tease. Illusion fight was good, at least. All things considered, not bad. Now we just have to not get leveled by this guy. He loves to just level us. Ah. We're just gonna have to pray he shows up. I think he got hit. But he's probably gonna hit me with the spin tech. Oh. Okay. Get over here. Get over here. One more? One more should do it. That works. We got the counter hit with the uppercut. That's good enough. Another 13-minute run, and that's pretty acceptable. This guy's such a jerk. I hate him. But hey, we did alright with that. So we will set up for overload real quick in just a second here. Just need to check some messages. Mega Monday stuff. Yeah, so Mega May is happening, and Taraj is organizing a big set of Mega Man runs and showcases, so big props to him, because that's a lot of work to do. So let me turn the Wii off. There we go. Set that off. Alrighty, let's get overload started here. I don't have a timer for overload, so we will just rely on the in-game timer and see what happens here. So I'm probably going to do, hopefully, a couple runs of this, but this is also a pretty intense game. I've already been streaming for showcases for a bit. That's also really loud on my side. Okay. It looks like we're good to go here. I do want to say this is a very motion-intensive game, so if you are not good with dealing with motion of 3D, you might not want to watch this, just as a heads up. I'm probably actually only going to do one run. I don't really need to do 2 runs. We'll just do one. But 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, into Ymir. Nice crash. I don't think I've ever had the game crash on me. Good start. I don't think I've ever had the game crash on me like that. Good freaking start. Wow. Well, it's okay. It is alright. We're good again. We're good again. Let's see what happens this time.
I am now receiving transmissions from the moons of Tarvos and Sol.
This is Tarvus. Our operators are malfunctioning. 2 people are dead, several injured, 3 missing. School, yeah. Also, what malfunction is confirmed. We've lost 5. 3 missing. We're barricaded in the surveyor station.
Ah, I didn't. Something's not dead. Something's not dead. I hear it. Where is it? There should be. There you are. Somehow that goblin didn't die.
I have retrieved a message from CEO Gabriel Cantor. It was sent 22 days ago.
To all Cronus Frontier employees, an attack on this colony is imminent, and we must take immediate action to fortify all facilities. Every base, no matter how small, must be prepared, or everything we've built out here will be taken.
Cyclone. I also missed the enemy over here, so we're gonna have to get him now. Yeah, we take very specific routes to make sure we don't miss anybody. Also doing it in a very specific way so we don't run out of energy, because we get pretty low on energy.
Have destroyed the last operator.
We also need our upgrade points,
I have locked onto your position. Stand by.
because we need to upgrade our ship as we go through the run. Very important to do so. Because there are very, very many useful upgrades, like flight speed. Flight speed is very useful. And other goodies that we want. So, upgrades are very much a core component of this run.
Attention, attention, attention. This is an automated emergency broadcast from Skull Outpost, Cronus Frontier. Persons at this facility are in need of assistance. Please notify the nearest Juno off-world automation facility or vessel. In accordance with the Low Response Convention of 2076, the master of any spacefaring vessel, insofar as he or she can do so without endangering ship, crew, or passengers, is required to proceed with all possible speed to the rescue of persons in distress.
Ah, that little slingshot ended up burning out my boost meter. This is not what you want.
In 60 seconds.
Bases are broadcasting similar messages. This is relevant. CEO Gabriel Cantor sent the following message to all Cronus Frontier personnel on 8/20.
Cronus Frontier will ask a great deal of you in the days and months ahead. We are not soldiers or killers. We
Ah, freaking overdrive. Come on, work.
explorers.
Oh, good luck with the practice, Vic. Have fun with the gaming. The practice should go okay as long as I don't die in this game. That's really the only concern. As long as I don't die, I'll be underestimate. Boost speed.
We continue to receive automated distress signals from the bases on TV.
Attention, attention, attention. This is an automated emergency broadcast from BB Refinery, Cronus Frontier.
Yeah, the boost cooling helps so much with managing your gauge.
Of assistance, please notify the nearest Juno off-world automation facility or vessel.
Complex broadcasting at distress.
Oh, what's that scorpion doing in the way? Jerk.
I have found a message from Cantor, scientist research, director of outer limits development. He is on site to oversee upgrades to the facility.
Jim, I want to make it clear to you that no one is to communicate with Juno off-world. Any message in or out goes directly through me. You have a lot of friends.
I got there back there so fast I banged right into the emergency exit.
You should. This ends now.
Boost cooling. Now we have boost cooling. I forgot we get boost speed in the other level. Yeah, Skull we get boost speed. But with boost cooling, that significantly strengthens our ability to run around.
I found a message
So far, pretty good start.
by the security officer at Phoebe Refinery.
Navigating this level is really difficult, just because there's so much that happens all the time.
There I can trust. Everyone else I put on that rock is a traitor and Lynch. He's the worst of all. I need you to be my
So many scorpions in the way.
Tell me who's talking to whom, what they say. If they try to call anyone on the outside, shut it down. You are authorized to use deadly force if necessary. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But I know I can count on you to put the colony first.
Okay. Get out of the way. There's like a billion enemies in the way. Billion enemies in the way. They always crowd that door so hard. There's not really a good way to deal with them because you don't have creepers to leave behind. Like, if we could leave creepers in that area, that'd be great, but it's just not feasible. Ugh. We get creepers in this level, though, which is really nice. I always forget not to try and boost there. The scorpion's always in the way. And he just redirects your smash attack into the worst way possible. Make sure that button's destroyed because we're going to deal with that later. That's the worst luck if the Gorgon has to show up here. Yeah, that was unfortunate luck right there. Ow! What the hell was that golem doing there?
Aliens Martel on level 1-03. Cantor wants us to shoot the exits, so we're working on a new class of operator. Something that can deliver a lot more firepower.
My health is a lot lower than I'd like, so I'm actually a little bit concerned. Let's get around these golems a little more safely here. Where am I going? Creepers. I feel like there should be like another batch of creepers that are like more conveniently accessible, but we want those for the boss fight. I should have used more creepers there. I don't know why I held off on that. Alright, there. He's being moved to a good spot. That's fine. Destroy that scorpion on the way out. I was like, where's the upgrade point? I need that. I was like, where's the upgrade point? I was in the shaft and I somehow didn't pick it up. Hitboxes are a mystery sometimes in this game. Alright, so we're gonna buy 2 upgrades here. Gonna get flight speed and item duration. Nice, got some hunters for later. Okay, good.
I found a message from Gabriel Cantor to the astronomers at the observatory. Sent in December of last year.
We are on the verge of a breakthrough that will transform not only technology,
Overdrive.
but humanity itself. A fundamental question of what it means to be human.
Hit that.
Now everyone in Cronus Frontier has a role to play, and the observatory is crucial in this endeavor. I'm counting on Dr. Yamada
Ouch.
and her team.
It's slamming into so many walls here.
Each person, each team, each
Smash attack, stop.
just one part of the puzzle. But someone has to see all pieces and how they fit together.
It's even locking onto the freaking harpies. That's annoying.
Someone has moved to trust me here. Don't worry about what's happening at Collider or Harbor or Tetris. Keep your heads down, your mouth shut.
This is a lot lower on health than I'd like.
You'll appreciate the sacrifices we make.
I'm gonna get the armor right here.
The only way we get there is if you do exactly what I say.
On the outer moons, no direct reference to this project. It would appear they were not informed.
Oh, something's not dead. I thought that shield just was destroyed. Okay. The reactor's definitely dead. Let's get the hell out of here. I wish it was more apparent when the shield generators were being destroyed, because it's easy to think they're destroyed and they're not. And it's like, oh, the shield's still up. That's not good. Into workshop. Definitely don't want the Devastator selected.
Sanvi Tamboli, 2117-0831. I lead the auto-op engineering team here at the workshop.
Nice missile.
Message Cantor sent to Collins just over a week ago.
Your piece is the most critical. You'll upgrade the auto-ops and deploy them throughout Titan and the inner moons. You'll receive specifications directly from me. We have very little
Too
time
fast.
for implementation, so you need to be ready.
Oh, I missed the creepers. I need to remember to get those creepers.
Anything in production to date, you'll need Oberon and Titan Forge to
Oh,
fabricate
give me that.
these materials. The work you're doing here is secret. Need to know basis only. All other facilities
where I'm
will
at.
follow suit. They send you parts. You send them auto-ops. That's all you need to do.
I'm getting beat up hard, too. I hope I'm not going to die at the end of the level.
That's why General Oberon now dominates the belt. With this, you've never seen anything
Several
like
shredders in the way. Oh. Spawns are really favorable right now, at least.
Not official.
Should be like one more shredder around. Where are you? I hear it. It's over here. That started really good and then it got a little bit worse, but it's still okay. Okay, my armor's in a good spot, so I should be okay here. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's hope I didn't miss any upgrade points, because this is the critical part. Because if I don't have enough upgrade points, I can't upgrade the Crusher, which is really, really bad, because that's our primary weapon for the rest of the run. Most of it, anyways. I was afraid that wasn't going to disable for a second, and I would have been very sad. Oh, come on. Where are we at here? Wrong area. This level's really difficult to navigate for me, and I need to, like, spend some more time on it again.
Project of all. To pull this off will require all your expertise, talent, and imagination. The device I've invented is going to run hotter than anything we've made with our current technology. I need an entirely new kind of material to withstand these pressures and
Okay, health doesn't matter at this point because we get invulnerability.
the bases on Titan will need your help.
And we'll finish long before we run out on that, thankfully.
Assigning to you is the priority. And I'm counting on you to keep this all under wraps. Don't ask me what I'm building. And not a word to Collider, Harbor, Workshop, or anyone else. Keep your head down, mouth shut.
That should be everything. Let's get out of here. Got the cloak on the way out. Yeah, important to get the cloak on the way out so that you can just sneak right by the golems. That level at least goes by quickly, even if you play it kind of poorly. So at least it's quick to go through. Grab the ammo for later.
Cantor sent to Dr. Annika Geisler, principal scientist at Titan Collider.
I don't care how dangerous it is. I don't
The overdrive,
care
and
who
let's go.
dies. If you have to turn Titan into a black hole to make it happen, then do it. Annika, we've had this conversation before. Remember teleportation? That was impossible too, wasn't it? It couldn't be
Thunderbolt.
done until you did it. Or the operator fabricators, or the repulsor
Okay.
fields and power core shielding. You made all of these things work. The Thunderbolt isn't any different.
Frickin' Super
I
Harpy.
need you to trust me, Annika. I will never give you more than you can handle. Never. My specs are good. My data are good. You just need to meet me halfway. All right. Look, maybe you just need a rest. I can talk to Jim Lynch and have you reassigned to the Outer Moons for a while. It's peaceful out there. Is that what you want?
Cantor invited Harper to join his team in Cytus. I'm surprised
Yep.
he's resuming work so soon after the shuttle accident.
Oh, yeah, most of the rest of the run I'm just going to focus. This is why I'm glad I have Spoody doing commentary, because talking and playing this game at the same time is really, really hard. No upgrades. Into Harbor, and this is like the scariest level for surviving. This is definitely like the one time where I need to focus and not run into golems like I just did. There's some shields we should get on the way back. Grab this, because I saw that. Grab that too. Devastator.
I recovered a transmission from Cytus. The center is Arbor News. She is a
I want the extra health because I'm always fucking scared here.
Sam, this is Harper. I need to ask you a favor. We need a crowd to for a lookout area for Alex Warden.
Ooh, that hurts.
Find a secure hypertransfer on board. Must reach you. And this is very important.
I'm gonna use the Devastator on the way out.
Not find out about this.
'Cause I'm pretty low on health.
Full responsibility, but you have to promise not to tell anyone.
That should be good enough to
I'll
deal
explain
with.
everything later when I get back to Titan. Thanks, Sam. I owe you. We owe you.
Come on, creepers. Do your job. Alright, Taurus went down nice and easy. Make sure we're filled on hunters. 16 should be the max. Yep. Alright. Into the third chapter. Haven't had any major mistakes so far. I just need to make sure we get energy efficiency here. And that's the last thing we're gonna buy. Already kind of took a beating there, so we're gonna have to be careful with our health. Oh right, I need Falcons. That's not a good start.
I found a series
Come
of
on.
messages from Cantor to Dan Sodana. I will play them back for you in chronological order. The first was sent over
I definitely need to pick up ammo now, because I'm low.
117.
Normally you want to conserve ammo better than I did. Pick up the ammo that's right here, though. There we go. Grab some ammo, and we're good.
I need Harper out here to help with the excavation.
Wow, why are you there?
Analyze whatever I send back with Harper. No one else can know about the crash site. If word gets back to Juno, we'll be overrun by every rock cruncher in the belt.
The second message was sent nearly 6 months later on 2117-0722.
The Reavers are in a good spot so far.
We'll need help from our facilities on Titan to rebuild this alien tech. But we'll bring you the
Hi. That was scary. Okay, there's one more. Where is he? Okay, good. Actually went really well.
It's imperative that people on Titan and the outer moons don't know about the alien ship. Let's make them think this new technology is something I made up. We'll need enough ships to fly between Titan and Tethys. Have them send Warden, but say nothing about the crash site.
The last message was sent
Ah, frickin' thing.
on 8/28.
You've been very helpful.
Okay, we're gonna take it slow.
Whatever happens, Cantor out.
Cantor might still be on Enceladus. We need to finish our work here quickly.
Ah, let's get out of here. How many enemies are blocking the exit? Nothing, surprisingly. There's like nothing there. That was one of the smoothest escapes I've had in a while out of Tethys. Doesn't happen that often. Okay, so we got our Novas equipped. No, we don't want Novas yet. We need Falcons. We need Falcons for the beginning of Enceladus. Because we want the, something to destroy the shield generators. Almost also is kind of scary. I've gotten better at it, but it's still always kind of scary here.
I am detecting a strange dysfunction.
Good, all the harpies are dead, so that saves me a lot of effort.
Inside the facility.
That Nova did not go for either Reaver. That's bad. I also used the Devastator by accident, so that's not good. We're gonna need to grab these now. Okay, thankfully they weren't hugely in the way. But I am kind of getting beat up here, so I need to be careful. Here, take this slow. Just kind of boost. Where are y'all? The Phantom here. Where are those Harpies? Oh, the Hydras. It's hard to tell what's what. One more? Where are you at? Where are you? Where is this last Hydra? Oh, no, the lockdown's done. I thought there was still one more left. So I was very confused.
Disruption field is intensifying. I must move the area a safe distance
Ah.
away. The teleporter will not function under these conditions. You must find another way out.
That should be everything. Good. Let's get out of here.
The source of the disruption is an alien portal. This may be your only chance to escape. The field is destabilizing, and the explosion could be catastrophic. You must hurry. You must enter the alien portal before it destabilizes and destroys.
Okay, the exit was fine.
There is no other way.
I'm definitely sliding around in my chair, though. Need to stop doing that.
Intergalactic gunship. You followed me here through the portal. I didn't think the wormhole would be stable enough for a second traveler. But here you are. Do you know where we are? Do you know what this place is? Don't let these natural formations fool you. We're inside a megastructure, like a Dyson sphere. It can harness the full energy output of a star. 500 trillion.
Lost boost.
Trillion watts.
Okay.
So, who are you? A UN ship shut off its transponder. So I'm thinking you're a megacorp, a pirate, PTMC. These machines are explorers. Their ships travel thousands of light years, maybe tens or hundreds of thousands. What do you think they're looking for? And what happens when they find it? Assimilation?
1 minute time on that's really good. Yeah, 1 minute time on that's actually really good.
There you are. Where is there? Point of reference now. Which way is up? A million years into the future? How would we know? It's happening now. I can hear music in my head. It's a strange sound. A familiar tune I don't think I've ever heard before.
Uh-oh, I'm out of overdrive.
Peering up.
Oh, come on. Yeah, because you can't boost, even with an overdrive, you've already burned yourself out, so you gotta make sure you don't burn yourself out before an overdrive there, like I did. Where the hell am I going? I am way off track. This is really bad, health-wise. Oh, I'm about to die. I am so fucking dead. We're gonna have to kill shit for a bit, because otherwise I'm gonna die. I need to get supplies. It's either that or I die, and I don't want to die. Oh, this is so bad. Get these. Last one right here. Should be able to escape from this side. Okay. That was better than having to redo the entire level. Hey, Scoots. Like, that sucked, but that's better than redoing the entire level.
Where are you going? What are you searching for? You are lost, Gordon. There's no way out.
I've already taken some hits, so we're just gonna grab this now.
You are so
Oh, that's so much lag.
Are you afraid?
I hate this level so much in a run just because it lags like hell from everything. You skip so much stuff that you just get tons of lag from all the effects and everything happening.
Is already gone.
Good.
Why do you resist? You have nothing to fight for.
Get the overdrive and let's deal with you. Where are you? There you are.
Your story ends here.
Let's get out of here.
You're getting closer.
I'm getting closer. You don't say.
Cannot be destroyed.
I don't know, you look pretty destroyed to me. Let's finish up and be done, because I'm ready for lunch.
Welcome back. My analysis shows a reactor overload should be sufficient to trigger the facility's self-destruct and destroy the portal. Locate the reactor and destroy it before it's too late.
Alright, and I've got 3 Devastators like I want, so we're in
What I had
a good spot here.
control the idea as people advised.
Okay, that should be it. Out of here. Out of here.
Emergency bulkheads are now unlocked. But the reactor is not overloading. The sovereign is absorbing the excess energy.
Should be okay getting past these last enemies.
Down the portal, but it will destroy
And we're in. Last time.
the way out.
A 32 IGT it looked like as I was passing by, which I'd be okay with. And unfortunately we get the bad ending. It's not like it changes that much. Oh, 31, just barely. So my PB is like a 30-30, and I'd be okay with this in a marathon setting. I didn't die, that was the important part. It's really, really easy to just die in some of those levels, and I was very, very, very close to that in Loranicus. I also need to play these DLCs again sometime. It's been a while since I've played them. There. Alrighty, y'all. That's going to be it for now for stream. Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to send y'all off somewhere. I'm going to be back later tonight with Pump, but I need to do some stuff during the day, and I also just want to get some lunch and just relax for a bit. So we'll have Pump in like a handful of hours. But let me see who on Twitch is doing anything. Who's doing some fun stuff? Well, Spooty's commentating for me for Overload, so let's go say hi to Spooty since he's already up there. Alright, like I said, I'll be back hopefully later tonight, get some Pump practice in. We'll do the marathon showcase run through, and we'll do some other stuff. Hopefully we'll get another 26 later today, but or at least some kind of pumpability up score. We'll see. We'll see. Go say hi to Spooty. Go have some fun. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, everyone.